But before we get into Jeopardy, the last thing is I know this was pretty boring after we talked about it once or twice, but after hearing some of the theories and like conspiracy theories behind this, it is definitely interesting to try to predict or call for the future. And that's what exactly the Rams' plan is with this whole quarterback shit.
Stafford for the end of time.
Well, okay, here's the thing, right? So obviously the way it transpired was draft Ty Simpson. Everybody reacts to Sean's reaction. Matt gets a $55 million extension. Now, when you look at some of the details, you look at some of the things, you look at some of the conspiracies, it does get a little interesting because, first of all, they look at the 1 year $55 million extension. Two things. This was obviously after, you could go. Yes, this is after the draft. You could go boom. Look at the Rams taking care of their MVP quarterback, or go, damn, why did they not buy into their quarterback for longer than an extra year?
Because he's old.
Okay. But Aaron Rodgers, right? If he won an MVP 3 years ago, he'd still be on the Jets. They would have bought into him 3 years ago to still be bought into him today.
We can't act. No offense to Matt Stafford and his MVP. I forgot he won MVP.
First of all, it don't matter. It's an MVP quarterback, and I'm gonna hope that it's Stafford being the one that's like, I might not play that long.
That's what I'm more thinking about. I don't think it's a trust thing from the Rams. I don't think it's like the Rams like, nah, like we assume you're gonna be done in 2 years, like.
Or we're not making our MVP happy. We're kind of apologizing for kind of prematurely planning for your, exit.
I'm going to be honest, $110 million over 2 years isn't much. Like, it doesn't sound like they don't have faith in him.
No, but what I'm saying is it is a weird thing to have Sean McVay look so awkward about Ty getting drafted, but then the Rams turn around and give the reigning MVP a 1 year extension.
I think it's awkward because everyone inside that Rams building knows that Ty Simpson is not the replacement for Matthew Stafford. When Matthew Stafford does retire, Ty Simpson will not be the next quarterback of this team.
Yeah, but the problem is there is a theory that could lead to that like not being true, where he actually is the quarterback in the future.
All right, but that's 2 years. And in 2 years, Matt Stafford will be 40, and we probably have gotten enough out of him.
If Matt Stafford's playing like he did last year for the next 2 years, there's no reason why he shouldn't play more if he wanted to. And there's no reason why the Rams should go, nah, we're good.
Well, you're not going to extend a 38-year-old 4 years. You're not.
You could extend a 38-year-old 3 years.
I don't think the extra year means anything. And honestly, I don't think Ty Simpson will be a Ram by then.
But it's a 2 year.
I don't think he'll be a Ram.
It's a 1 year extension. I'm not looking at it as an extra 2 years. I'm looking at it. It's you were gonna probably be done after this year. 1 year extension. What I'm saying is though, there is a world deep down where sure maybe the money has nothing to do with an apology or whatnot, but some people are saying that maybe Sean McVay possibly did not show much enthusiasm or wasn't that excited by the look of his face is
to dupe the peoples.
One that actually is one to dupe people, not only dupe people but to dupe teams into not wanting to try to trade for Ty Simpson. You don't want to put that fucking no. I'm dead. I'm saying there are. You laugh like okay, all right. Let's see who's stupid. If a team hears a Super Bowl winning quarterback or Super Bowl winning coach go, we really like this guy. Teams who have Anthony Richardson as their best option are gonna fucking pick up and call.
Yeah, but
exactly, Devin. It's right. Like you want
no,
like, the funniest
I
rebuttal
legitimately
possible
do not think that. Like even if McVay is trying to dupe us, I don't think anyone thought Ty Simpson was that high up. We were shocked that Ty Simpson got taken at all in the first round and not that it was just the Rams. Yes, it was shocking that it was the Rams, but it was the fact that he got taken at that point at all.
I agree. But what I'm saying is we can't pretend like regardless of how me and you or a bunch of other people on the internet or whoever it is feels about an NFL player, if a coach says this guy's good, other teams are gonna they're gonna put some value into that. The same way if they go, he has some fucking personal issue or some personality problems, another coach is gonna hear that and go, okay, that's interesting. Like, I'm not
But they
saying
drafted him and he's still there. He's theirs.
But what I'm saying is there is a world where it's like, yeah, he's gonna battle with Bennett for 2. But he's true. Like Sean McVay might actually really like Ty Simpson. You got to think there was a coach who really liked Tua. Multiple. Like, there's a world where coaches might like quarterbacks. The third on top of that is, let's not say he loves Ty Simpson that much. Let's just say I'm not gonna sit here and get all giddy about a quarterback who's not fucking starting this year, because that's just gonna piss off the guy that is starting this year.
Yeah, agreed. I think that's very true. But there's a tough part of me that struggles to believe that McVay wasn't being completely honest in his emotion. That the Rams being Super Bowl contenders with what pick was that? 9, 14? 14?
13? 14, I think 13, whatever.
If I were him, I'd be severely disappointed and upset that I was drafting a quarterback. Ty Simpson is a guy that 2 years down the road, if you need a quarterback, he'll be on the market. Like, even if he went to a shitty team and started, he might be a starter 2 years down the road. Lord fucking knows. I wouldn't be crying over missing out on Ty Simpson. So I think McVay was upset that he didn't get a real player.
Here's the thing about the Rams, though. They're one of the few teams who could have walked into the season next year, Super Bowl contenders, skipping the NFL draft. You know what I mean by that? Like, there's certain like there are certain teams who are pretty fucking ready to go right now. They don't need to go draft a couple guys.
No, agreed, and I think that's why the GM made the pick for quarterback.
No, but I'm saying that also may not. What I'm saying is there's a chance that a team this ready is wasting their time regardless of who they're drafting.
I don't think so.
Okay.
You can find a gem in any round anywhere.
Sure.
Like this fucking team picked up Puka in the 5th.
What I'm saying though is they could go right now, week 1 was tomorrow, they'd be Super Bowl contenders. So this first round pick was not going to make or break this team, because
Agreed.
this team is a Super Bowl contender. I don't know what they're going to look like in 2 years. This team, though, the Matt Stafford led, and how much longer we got Puka till he goes crazy, Rams, that's a Super Bowl contender team. That's how long that's a Super Bowl team. But once they get Ty Simpson, yeah, you better hope they drafted the next 2 years well. Fuck it. They need to go win tomorrow. They need to go win right now.
Agreed. So, yes, like you said, not the most important pick, but still a waste.
Yeah, but I think if anything, it's like, you're not gonna, like, if Matt's your guy, you're not gonna sit there and cheese and gloat over some other quarterback. It's like, yeah, no, I appreciate you and hopefully you help us, but I almost wish I remembered the quote verbatim from Sean McVay, but I don't know. I think he essentially chalked it up to something about getting back to a damn Super Bowl, and I think that's all the Rams fucking care about. I don't care what they got going on with Ty Simpson and what they got going on in the QE future, but I think that Matt Stafford isn't 100% invested in the next past 2 years, and the Rams made a move. regardless of if that quarterback is good or not. Hey, fucking shot in the dark. But you know what else I think this proves before we go into Jeopardy? I think this proves the same thing with who are we talking about exactly? And I was like, no, they need to rock out with him because the QB market's trash, so we don't even know. Mendoza, I said he'd be around for a while because the QB market is trash. This proves fucking through and through that no, like the Rams went, wow, we're Super Bowl contenders and we're still going to draft for the future because we don't know what the fuck we're going to have in the next few years. And still the best option we got is Ty Simpson.
Yeah, no, I mean, that's possible. But
That's
what
how
that
bad
also means is that while Matt Stafford is the quarterback of the football team, like, scratch that. While the Rams have the chance to contend or to even make the playoffs, Matt Stafford will be the quarterback of that football team. Retirement being but again, this is the same guy who said that he was going to retire after this year, was considering retirement. Regardless,
I think he did consider it.
yeah. So it's not on the Rams to give him a fucking 3-year contract or a 2-year extension. Give him a 1 because he might fucking leave. However, even Sean McVay will not be the head coach of this football team, and Ty Simpson will not be the quarterback. When Ty Simpson's the quarterback, Sean McVay will be long gone. There's no chance that this is like the future of this team. It'll be a complete re-gut.
No.
Like it would be. It's a different world 3 years down the road from now.
Devin, come on. Let's completely rethink what you just said. All right, let's restructure just a little bit, okay? The status that McVay has and the youth that he has compared to these coaches.
But the youth that he has, that he's talked about retirement more than Matt Stafford has.
Bro, he's not retiring.
Dude.
What I'm saying, though, is if anybody's going anywhere in 3 years, it's Ty Simpson, not Sean McVay.
Yeah, they're going to won't be the quarterback of a good Rams team.
They're going to see what Sean can do with this quarterback, and if Ty shits the bed, they're going to ship Ty off. But at the end of the day, they're looking at the QBs coming out in college. They're looking at the QBs that are coming up in free agency, and they're going, fuck, this market is going to get worse and worse. We got to get Ty Simpson to possibly.
No, that's fine. I mean, hopefully, I don't know, DJ Lagway can really, fine-tune the market.
Fuck no, dude. There's still a world where Kyle Trask is fucking taking snaps.
But he hasn't even fucking gotten a chance, so.
Isn't sniffed it. That man don't got nothing but fucking rubber turf in his cleats. That's all he got from fucking NFL experience. It's time for Jeopardy. It's time. It's time for the Jeopardy. It's time for us to pull it up.